Hey guys, and welcome back to my series of playing every killer in the game. I say every killer other than the Knight and Twins, up until the release of Chapter 28. Today we are playing Leatherface, Bubba, and we are going with what I think is actually one of his strongest builds, including add-ons and everything. So he can be quite an oppressive killer, especially with add-ons like this. Although it takes you a bit longer to rev your chainsaw, you can go surprisingly far with these add-ons. Combine that with Bamboozle and Enduring, so you don't really worry about stuns, and you don't worry about windows as much because of Bamboozle. Chainsaw just gets through pallets, and then the ever-present Deadlock and their way out. Again, just perks that are useful for extending the whole game and the end game. And you don't have to do anything to have them active, to actually use them. What year was this? Year 5. So yeah, we'll see how this game goes. I've actually played a little bit of Bubba since his rework, which is more than I can say for a lot of the killers that have had reworks. I would still say that I'm very bad at playing him. I don't think that we might find a killer that I feel as though I'm good at playing at some point, but I don't think there actually is a killer that I would say I am well versed in and play well. I think actually, is there a killer? I would probably, and it's not true, I'm not good at it, but I would probably say Huntress because of how much I enjoy playing it. And maybe when I get a few games in a row, I do start to play it a bit better. So maybe Huntress. But there are definitely some bad ones coming up at some point. I know things like Pinhead, Pyramid Head, I'm bad at both of those. I think I've only played a handful of games on each. This map, although it is a good killer map, I don't know. It's probably not too bad for Bubba, actually. Probably alright. I mean, it's quite open here, and the places that you do chase in, you can get rid of a lot of their protection quite quickly. Failed skill check. I'm assuming that was leaving the gen, and then yeah, we did just sprint away. Okay, that's fine. Because they probably spawned on this side of the map. There's someone up top, and I can only assume that we're going with sprint bursts, which I can just catch up with. Oh Jesus! I have no idea where she went. She actually spun me. Jesus, she should have been dead 100% there. There was no way to survive that, and I messed up really badly. I don't know how I let her spin me. Where did she go? Oh, she went back inside. Dude. Yeah, okay. My brain is really not on at the moment. That person dropped down. This person dropped down here. Again, I'm not too... Okay, she actually managed to stun me. Blinded, it's fine. This was quite bad. I should not have... Wow, she like lagged a little bit there and actually helped it. Yeah, I should have had it down, and this game should have been... should have started a lot better than this. I also can't really seem to see scratch marks. Which is a problem. Why the fuck am I so bad? So bad at actually seeing survivors at the moment. It's a pretty obvious and overused FOV tech. I don't know why I span around quite as hard as I did. It's quite normal for people to do that type of thing against Leatherface, so I don't know why I got caught off quite so badly by it. I can probably just start running here. Yeah, that was a really, really bad save. I should never have gone for that save. The only thing that might make it possible is the flashlight save after, but she's the one with the flashlight, and I think she's the only one with the flashlight. Thinking that base kit borrow time in general is going to do anything against a Bubba it's just not going to. That is one of the reasons as well. There's a survivor here, Jesus Christ. It's one of the reasons why I think this new anti-camping measure that's coming in, where you can unhook yourself and obviously you get the you know, you're obviously going to get your... Oh, I didn't click a button. Jesus Christ. You're going to get your borrowed time effect and all that type of stuff, and people think that's going to help with face camping. The most notorious face camper in the game is not going to be affected by it at all. She can have her BT, she can get away. Because you can just hit through... Yeah, you can just hit through the BT that they're going to get with your chainsaw. It's really easy, so... yeah, I mean, it might help against a lot of killers, which is fine. I mean, you can't literally balance the game around one killer. But I would say the most notorious face camper in the game is not going to get changed by the face camping update, and a lot of the community is therefore going to look at that and say, well, it didn't affect Bubba, so it's not really affecting face camping. And I might have to agree with the sentiment. Did she sit up here ready to fall back down? No, she actually went in for the save. I think I come from this side, because this is probably where they run, right? Yeah. And they both ran here as well. Don't know why we ran from this door. Probably not going to have much effect, but... I actually got myself stuck on nothing there. Really good. I just think whenever I find a gen that's like that far progressed, that Blast Mine is just the default. The fact she didn't drop it is actually quite good for her. She thinks I'm going to swing at one of these points though. Not that point though, apparently. I think she had just made her mind up there that she was never dropping that pallet, and it was just going to be the correct play for as long as I made it the correct play. Just doing that JRM strat of just make the killer play the game, and you just win 80% of mind games by standing still. Which is true and does work. That was a pretty decent hit. I don't know why. I guess he really once I'd seen him, he didn't have much choice right there. He was done for. Is he dead? Is that why he stopped? Wow, 7 hooks, Jesus. This game's got a bit better than a lot of my games, and better than I expected it to. Not gonna lie. Was there anyone up here? No. Oh yeah, there was. Hey, how's it going? Oh, and she had live and thought that was going to help. And then just stood there. I don't know why she ran to the short side without dropping the pallet there. If you're going to run to the short side, just pre-drop the pallet. And then play the short side. Or loop round so you don't have to play the short side, I guess, was more to the effect. Why did I swear I moved properly in? I got a speed boost after I hit the gen. Yeah, it's weird that she wanted to play the short side of the loop. Strange decision. And she'd already used her exhaustion, so we didn't have to worry about that hard. And it's, 2023, so I don't really have to worry about that hard anyway. I'm just gonna go around and kick some gens. I'm just gonna be kind of nice and not go and stand next to the hook, which I have done in a few games recently. I like. Oh, there's actually someone up here. Going for the vault or going for the drop down? Okay, do you know the time then? No. Didn't even try. Just like, nah. I guess hoping for the flashlight save is what was being intended there. Can she get it in time? I don't think so. Picked up thinking that she probably couldn't get there because she'd just seen her use her sprint burst. But could have been wrong there. Hello, how are you going? Are you using your sprint burst as well? Wow, you're going way too far for me to actually go and chase you there. There's so much distance with that sprint burst, so I'm just going to go up here and kick this, because it just makes sense. Go over to see if you've come back. You haven't. Is the survivor anywhere? Just walking through pallets, hoping they're just randomly going to stun me. No, the survivor's here. Again, chasing you just doesn't actually make any sense, because I can see that you're not on a gen. So you're not really doing anything useful. And yeah, I must say, this is where, you know, survivors get the whole killer being way stronger than survivor thing from. If you can just get someone out of the game and like tunnel them out. I didn't tunnel this guy out, but if you do just tunnel someone out, you're against 3 survivors, you get one on hook, and you can basically guarantee that that person dies. It is a bit oppressive. More so with an insta down killer, I will admit. Her sprint burst shouldn't actually matter. If I actually press right click at the right time, yeah, her sprint burst doesn't matter, I can actually just catch up. But apparently I was trying to use my charges the most efficient way possible as opposed to just using them. So I didn't get her. Any offerings? No. Okay. Well, I'm going to go over to the shack and see if we get one. I don't think it ever spawns this side shack on this map. I think it spawns towards this side. No, it's one area probably. Oh well. Let's go and have a little looky. I think on this map it is fairly decent. I'll close the match, whatever. Oh, she touched that one. I'm actually going to walk from this direction, because if she was going to go over to the other gate, this is the way that she would come. Admittedly, she might... I thought I saw a head there. And again, Jesus. She might just jump in a locker? No, okay. Well, I must admit, I can either just stand at this. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for the timer to be completely gone, and then I'm going to half run to that other gate and then just come straight back. Because if she's here, oh, she is here. Okay. Hey, how's it going? So she thinks she's going to get away because of her sprint burst. Not even close. Even if she just kept running straight, I'd literally just used my second charge and had another one. So, yeah. I think even base kit Bubba can catch up to sprint burst, but especially with these add-ons, you catch up in no time. Yeah, not a bad game. I don't know if the survivors had that much fun, but wasn't too bad. Quite enjoyed it. GG everyone. Maybe Bubba might actually be one of the killers that I'm best with. Not just because that match was quite easy, but just because, actually, thinking about it, I probably have played him with these bits since it's really working. But yeah, GG. This isn't... I never like to see this, but I guess... I'm sure I just caught them a lot, right? I didn't tunnel anyone. Anyway, not that it really matters. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.